नमस्कार स्वाति जी। अरे निरूपा, ये डॉक्टर कृष्णा राजपूत फोन नहीं उपाड़तो, મેસેજ ને જવાબ નથી આપતો, આપણે શરૂ થઈ ગઈ છે બેચ, એમાં આવ્યો નથી. આવવાનું હોય ને તો પછી મારે હિન્દીમાં કરીને પતાવી દેવું પડશે. આવું થોડી ચાલે. હા, તમે મને કીધું, હા જોવે ને, અને તાત્કાળ જોઈન થવા માટે કહી દો. ચાલુ થઈ ગયું. स्वाति जी नमस्कार। आप अकेली आई है। अभी तक तो हमारे जो मेंटर है वो डॉक्टर कृष्णा, वो अभी तक नहीं आए हैं। आशा करता हूँ कि वो कुछ समय में आ जाएंगे। तब तक अगर आपको कोई और बात करनी है नाड़ी परीक्षा के लिए तो आप मुझसे बात कर सकते हैं। ओके, गुड इनफ। जैसे ही आए तो हम शुरू करेंगे। हेलो बोलो. લીક તો એને રજીસ્ટ્રેશન કરવું પડે ના બેન, મારા પાસે થોડી ના હોય. કર્યું નથી તો એને હું શું કરું? મને પેલા કહેવાનું ના, હવે એને કેવું ના કે કરી રજીસ્ટ્રેશન કરવામાં 1 મિનિટ લાગે. રજીસ્ટ્રેશન ઝૂમ માં લિંક આપેલી છે એના પર કરવામાં કેટલી વાર લાગે? એનો ફોન નથી ઉપાડતો, વોટ્સઅપ મેસેજ નથી જોતા, કેવી રીતે કરવાનું? તમે એને કેવી રીતે મને આઈડેન્ટિફાય કરીને આપ્યું છે યાર? પછી એને ન સમજતું હોય, ગમતું હોય તો મને કહેવાનું કે નહીં પેલા? મેં તમને લિંક આપું છું, એને મોકલો, એને કહો કે લિંક પર જોઈન કરીને જોઈન થઈ જા. એને તો રજીસ્ટ્રેશન તો એને જ કરવું પડશે, એના સિવાય તો થાય જ નહીં. ઓકે. I think I should not wait for the person to translate. So, as you have joined Swatiji, let us continue with Nadi Pariksha. Ragadirogan satatanusaktan asheshakaya prasrutan sheshan autsukya moharatijan jangan yo purva vaidyaye namostu tasmai yo purva vaidyaye namostu tasmai yo purva vaidyaye namostu tasmai. I regret from the bottom of my heart for not making it in Hariyanavi as promised. Unfortunately, the person who volunteered to translate the entire episode in Hariyanavi, one of a BMS doctor from Haryana, I don't know, for some unknown reason, he is not present today. So I will conduct myself this entire lecture today in English. If you want, I can opt for Hindi. Can you please tell me which language you would prefer? I value time most, and yes. छोड़ दो उसको. So, Nadi Pariksha is an age-old diagnostic tool. Probably, it is one of the earliest diagnostic tool mankind have ever searched for. Reason is very simple. Nadi Pariksha or the pulsation has a direct relationship with the life. He is not pulsating. He is dead. Such expressions can be traced almost to 10,000 years from now. Roman and Greek medicines, you can find such descriptions. We can also find in Veda, ya dhammate sa nadi, sa jiva sakshini. That is what the best part of the nadi is. It is the expression of life. It is the proof of life. And that is why when it comes to Charaka, he has categorically said in Indriyasthan, chapter 3, Spandananam cha aspandanam parasuriti vidya. When the pulsating factor within the body stops pulsating, it's a sign of death. More categorically, he further said that Yasya manyagate spandananam cha aspandanam parasuriti vidya. While defining the Manyagate, Chakrapani said it is Galap Parsha. And this fact still holds its ground. After 2,500 years of Charaka, even today, if somebody has to be checked for his life, only place which is examined is carotid. You being from the army, you know it much better. Only thing which is examined is carotid and then declared whether he is alive or dead. If you go through Charak Sutra Sthan 30, Charak Indriya Sthan 3, Charak Siddhi Sthan 9, and combine them together, read them together. Remember, what happens is, these days, we are not so well versed with the texts. Neither the texts are been rehearsed in our colleges. So we read selectively, we interpret selectively, and that is why we lose those connections which are very vital and essential. So those connections of Charak Sutra Sthan 3, Dasha Mahamuli Adhyay, Paramushni Adhyay, and 3 Marmiya Siddhi Adhyay. If you read them together, you will find it out that all the principles required for the Nadi Pariksha are set together at one point. But unfortunately, Charaka never used the word Nadi Pariksha. Instead, he used the word Sparsha Vijnanam. And that Sparsha Vijnanam is nothing but the Nadi Pariksha. He was aware about variations in the Nadi because of the multiple factors which are there influencing the heart rate and thereby influencing the Nadi. He was very much concerned about this particular fact. I personally feel that Nadi Pariksha is originally designed and developed by Acharya Agnivesha or his precursors. But unfortunately, thereafter, everything was lost. On contrary, in the year 131 AD, it was Galen, a Greek physician, very well known. There were multiple Greek physicians who who were known for their aptness in understanding the pulse, reading the pulse, and diagnosing. Galen was one of the most famous physicians who was extremely expert in reading the pulse. He wrote almost 18 books. Out of them, 9 were for pulse reading. And his knowledge was so profound. From 131 AD, it lasted till 17th century. The advent of instruments like stethoscope, X-rays, etc., slowly declined the use of pulse reading for diagnosis. Rather, Shakespeare once said, the physician must not write the prescription by letters. He should prescribe by the pulse. That deep, the relationship of a physician and the pulse was rooted in the English culture. We also have the similar factors here in India. The Vaidya, who is unaware about the Nadi examination, the pulse examination, was considered of a lower quality. Nadi was always considered as the base factor for understanding the physiology and pathology of the patient. We always deal Nadi with a very special respect. But unfortunately, even in Ayurvedic science, the importance of the Nadi was slowly on the decline. Despite of the popular support, despite of the understanding as one of the best tools for examination and diagnosis, always deal Nadi with a very special respect. But unfortunately,